So quickly on the subject of addiction, I want to quickly address something. This is not going to be a short video, it's going to be a bit lengthy, but I want you to watch to the end. A lot of times we encourage you to talk about your addiction, right? We encourage you to speak up, we encourage you to speak out, we encourage you to share with somebody, and that is the first stage of addiction recovery. And it is not a lie, okay? It is not a lie, but where the problem comes in is when you begin to share your story and you become relaxed in the same kind of addiction. When you begin to tell people that I battle with pornography, I battle with masturbation, I need help. I battle with drugs, I need help. But while you are crying out, you are still getting deeper into the addiction. And that is why I say, if you are addicted and you don't get intentional to begin to break it bit by bit until you become free, it will become a stronghold. It will become a legal ground. The addiction will begin to gain legal ground in your life. It will become a norm. It will become normal. It will become an attitude, a behavior, a character that you naturally would possess. You get it now? So while you are sharing it, okay, I'm addicted, I need your help, I need your prayers, please guide me through it and all of that. Also be intentional to break it. It is not enough to talk about it. Because you can grow to the point of saying, after all, there's nothing hidden. He already knows, they already know I'm addicted, and they already know that I'm trying to recover from it. So you get to the point of continuing in it and waiting for a savior that doesn't exist. The truth is that we can only encourage you as an addiction recovery coach, right? We can only encourage you to set up systems that will help you deal with your recovery, bring you to the point of sobriety again, bring you to the point of being clean again. But we cannot deliver you from the mindset you already cultivated, from the mindset you already built with time. Because one thing with addiction is that while you begin to engage in those little things, it begins to shape who you really are. It begins to shape your thought pattern. It begins to shape your thought processes. It begins to shape your character. It begins to shape your attitude. You get it now? You are addicted not because you want to be addicted, right? But you are addicted because you practice something for a very long time that it looks now like your life is dependent on it. Using the pornography and masturbation addiction, for example, you get to the point of watching these things and engaging in the act, watching it and engaging in the act, and to you are doing all of that to ease stress, to ease pain, and whatever that it is. But you don't know that while you keep engaging in it, it keep building up something in your mind, that when you begin to see humans, you begin to see humans as object of sex. You begin to see humans as bodies. You don't see humans just the way they are supposed to be seen anymore. You begin to see them as objects. And again, for some of you that are married and still engage in pornography and masturbation, you begin to see your partner as not enough. You begin to see them as they need to bring something extraordinary. But little do you know that pornography is a lie. Pornography is a lie. It is just a system set up to build you into something that isn't real. Now, the truth is that most persons you see acting those things, most of them were forced into it. Most of them entered into it because of certain gain and all of it. It's not really about the pleasure. They are not showing you all those things because of the pleasure. It is far from it, far from pleasure. It is not about pleasure. Most of them are being trafficked. You get it now? Most of them are being trafficked. Most of them, they are facing different challenges or the other, and that is why they are doing it just to earn a living. They are doing it to earn a living, and you are watching those things destroying your life, destroying your relationship, destroying your marriage. You've built yourself into becoming something that isn't real. This is it for you. Whatever it will take for you to break free from masturbation, break free from pornography, break free from drugs, Do it. Do it. And trust me, sobriety is possible. It is possible to be clean. You went into it, you can get out of it. Yes, you went into it, you can get out of it. It's not going to take a day to break it. You get it now? Because whenever we encourage you like this, it looks as though it's something you can do now. No, you cannot break free completely now, but you can break free immediately. Let me explain that. The reason why I say you can break free immediately is because you begin to take steps that brings you to the point of sobriety. You get it now? Maybe the reason why you watch pornography is because of boredom. Then make sure you are not in the environment where you are alone, when you are lonely, and when you are bored. Okay? Get out of that environment. And maybe yours is stress. Then deal with it. If yours is stress, if there's a way to minimize the stress, then do it. And again, let me say something. Hardly would you see somebody masturbating in the public. Hardly would you see somebody watching pornography in the public. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but it is hard to see that, right? So instead of you going into your room, locking the door and practicing this act, go to the public, meet friends, meet with people, have good conversation that will shape your mind. Watch good video, watch podcast. You get, watch things, see things that will shape your thinking pattern, see things that will change your mindset. Okay? Because if staying alone is what will bring you to the point of watching those things, then go out to the public, go see a friend, go see a family, talk to people. Because a lot of times young people now, we are too used to our mobile phone, right? We are too used to our mobile phone that it is all we have, it is all our friends. Like, we don't have physical friends anymore. We only have friends on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Instagram, and the likes. But beyond that, if you know that your problem is this kind of addiction, then go out, see a friend, go out, talk to people, go out, talk to family, go out, watch things that will exalt your spirit instead. And again, let me say something. I know most times I do say that it is not professional anymore when we begin to bring God into the equation, but and that's true, because the system has made it logical. They feel with logic I can get out of, break free from addiction and all of that. But you've tried logic, you've tried systems, you've tried cutting off, you've tried a lot of things, but did it work? It didn't work. You've tried a lot of things, it didn't work. You've tried systems, it didn't work. So I will always say that a spirit took over you, and it will take a spirit, and not just a spirit, a higher spirit, to break free from it. Believe me, a spirit took over you. It has to be a higher spirit for you to be free. It's not going to be a willpower thing. It's not going to be a soul will thing. It's going to be a spirit repossessing your life. Believe me. I know you don't like God. You don't like God, right? But you need him. You need God to be free. So submit yourself to God, and that is when you can flee from all of these things. If you are submitted to God, that means he owns your life. If you are submitted to God, that means he owns your life. He owns the control. That means he should help you. But when you are not even submitted to God, how then? Because one thing that God wouldn't do is to force himself upon you. He will never do it. So it is first of all you submitting yourself to God completely. Then he knows now that you are his own. So he has the right, he has the free will, he has the access. You've granted him the access to take control of your life. So submit yourself to God. Because it is when you submit yourself to God that you realize that there are things to even think about. Aside from masturbation, drugs, pills, whatever that it is, pornography and the rest. There are things to think about. The Bible says whatever that is lawful, whatever that is worthy, whatever that is praiseworthy, you should think on these things. So there are things to think about, but you will not find out if you don't have God in your life. So allow God. I'm telling you now, allow God. You've tried. Of course, you've tried. You've blocked links, you've cut off friends, you've cut off triggers, you've tried, but still you are doing the same thing. You go back to the same habit. I was sharing with a friend, and I was telling him that it is not enough to block those links. It is not enough to not even be on social media, because maybe social media is your own problem, but it is not enough to not be on social media. Because if you are battling with masturbation, for example, and maybe your triggers are social media, I bet you will stop using mobile phone and you continue masturbating. Yeah, you stop using mobile phone and you continue in masturbation, because it is not about the mobile phone. I'm telling you the truth. Millions of persons use mobile phone. Okay, so it is not about the mobile phone. It is about the spirit that you have submitted to. It is about the spirit that have conquered your will, that have conquered your person, because you indulged in those things. So it is about the spirit. It is not about social media. Of course, we can still advise you to block the links. If you have to go on social media break, go for it. But it is not enough. You must submit to a spirit. You must submit to a higher spirit that can take control, absolute control. And that is when we can talk about you recovering fully. I want you to do something, because maybe you don't love God. I don't want to assume, but maybe you don't love God. But I want you to do something. Check people who recovered from addiction genuinely. Just go and check, do your research, and you will discover that most of them didn't just recover because they cut off triggers. They didn't recover because they changed the environment. Most of them recovered because they submitted to God. Yes, they recovered because they submitted to God. So how then do you want to recover without submitting to God? Now you tell me. How then do you want to achieve that without submitting to God? How then do you want to recover from these things? So it is just my little piece of advice. Submit to God. Submit to God. Submit to God. Submit to God. It's not going to cost you anything. It's not going to cost you anything to submit to the one who created you. It's not going to cost you anything to submit to the one who is superior, who is sovereign, the one who can deliver you. Because the same way you come to a coach, the same way you come to a therapist to say, okay, this is my addiction, this is what I'm battling with, and I need to be free, and you open up completely. That's the same way you talk to God. If you can trust a therapist, then why not trust God? If you can trust a therapist that is a human, you can trust a therapist that is just like you, then why not trust God? Trust God also. I'm not trying to downplay the role of therapist in addiction recovery, okay? But I'm saying that you need God also. And most times, most of these therapists, they will tell you the truth. They will tell you that you need God to recover. They will tell you need God to recover. The coaches will tell you need God to recover. We can only guide you through the pathway, through theoretical pathway, right? But you need God to begin to rewire you inwardly, because what you consumed has already rewired something in your head, right? You need God to get out. It's as simple as that. You need God to get out. So I'm still emphasizing on submitting to God. So as you're making efforts, conscious effort to cut triggers, to change environment, to live relationship and people that makes you go back to the same kind of addiction, as you are trying your best in that area, also submit to God. Yes, also submit to God. Because let me give a very good example. Maybe you are too used to your phone already. You wake up in the morning, you have your phone with you. In the night, you off your data and then sleep. You wake up in the morning and you have your phone with you again. automatically when you drop that phone, you are going to feel bored. And when you begin to feel bored, you begin to bring this kind of suggestion: masturbate, take that pills. That those kind of suggestions begin to come because you begin to feel bored. So it is not enough. Cutting off triggers are not enough. Cut them off, but they are not enough. Allow God. Allow God. Allow God. He can ride your life through, and you will come to the place of perfect strength. Perfect strength. You will come to the place of sobriety. You will come to the place of being clean. I know if you've attempted to be clean before, to be sober before, and you watched clip and all of it, you see some persons testifying that I've been sober for 2 years, I've been sober for a year, I've been sober for 5 years, I've been sober for 15 years. Like, I don't do the drugs anymore, I don't do masturbation and pornography anymore, all those addictions, I'm sober now, I'm clean now, and all of it. It didn't just happen because they cut off triggers. It happened because they submitted. Yes. It happened because they submitted. So submit also. Willpower has failed you. Submit. Your strength has failed you. Submit. Submit to God. Okay? And I'm not trying to downplay the fact that people who you talk to also play a vital role in these things, in helping you recover. But talk to people, and as you talk to people, also submit to God. As you talk to people, also be intentional with yourself that you want to break it, so that you don't just talk to people and get relaxed in that addiction. Nobody's coming to help you, brother. Nobody's coming to help you, sister. You are all in this by yourself. So you need the partnership of the Spirit. You need a partnership of God, the higher spirit, to help you. You are not enough. Your friends are not enough. The therapists are not enough. The coach are not enough. They can guide you through it, but they are not enough. They can help you in order to find help, but they are not enough. God is enough. So submit to Him. Lord, I am addicted and I need freedom. I need recovery. Help me. It's as simple as that. And you see that your life will begin to change. The things you couldn't do before, you begin to do them. You couldn't go a day without masturbation. Without masturbating, you couldn't go a day without taking that pills. You see that you go full day without it. You go months, you go years, and before you know it, you too begin to preach the same thing to others. So please, again, submit to God. And God bless you. Please share, like, drop a comment, and if you need to reach out, find a way around this video and reach out. And by God's grace, I can help you through the recovery process. God bless you, and see you in my next video. This is the addiction series. God bless you.